Okay, today we are going to learn about physiotherapy in relation to the arthritis. Okay, first we have to know about the definition of the arthritis. Arthritis is the term often used to mean any disorder that affects the joint. Symptoms generally include joint pain and stiffness. Other symptoms may include redness, warmth, swelling, and decreased range of motion of the affected joint. In some types of other organs are also affected. Types of arthritis, we have to know about the different types of arthritis present in the clinical cases. So first is non-inflammatory arthritis. First example of non-inflammatory arthritis is osteoarthritis. Second is inflammatory arthritis. Second is metabolic arthritis. Fourth one is infectious arthritis, and last one is hemorrhagic arthritis. There are so many arthritis, but mostly there are 4 or 5 arthritis will be present in the clinical condition. So first of all, we have to know about the arthritis definition. Osteoarthritis is a chronic progressive degenerative articular disorder with associated new bone formation and capsular fibrosis. So you can see the picture of the normal knee joint and osteoarthritic knee joint. In case you can see the normal osteoarthritis, this one is capsule, this normal capsule present in the joint, or this one is inflamed capsule present in the osteoarthritic joint. So one is pathophysiology of the osteoarthritis. We have to know about what will be happen in the joint during the arthritis condition. The first is it is characterized by gradual worsening and loss of the cartilage weight bearing surface of the joint. First of all, we have to know about the osteoarthritis only occur in the weight bearing joint. So proliferation of the new bone, osteophyte and the spur at the joint margin. You can see the picture. These are the bony spurs present in the joint, and synovial membrane, tendon, cartilage, fragmentous fluid, bone away of the cartilage or muscles. So okay, first of all, the early changes, destruction of articular cartilage which split and become eroded and leads to narrowing of the joint space on the X-ray. There is inflammation and thickening of the joint capsule and synovial. We can easily see osteoarthritic in X-ray. You can see the normal X-ray picture or osteoarthritis X-ray picture. So first of all, we have to classify this osteoarthritis into 2 basic categories. First, primary osteoarthritis, or secondary osteoarthritis. Primary osteoarthritis idiopathic because of etiology is unknown. There is no unknown causes present in primary osteoarthritis when the causes is not known. Second is secondary osteoarthritis when the causes is another disease or condition, so like it is developed secondary to other conditions like infectious, deformity, injury, abnormal use of the joint, metabolic disorder, or disorder that damage the joint cartilage, like just like rheumatoid arthritis or gout. So osteoarthritis causes, there are so many causes, mainly this created by the genetic factor, weight bearing factor, injury and overuse, and others. Genetic factor, there are some kind of genetic deformities that reduce the collagen formation in the joint, or weight bearing joint, being overweight put additional pressure on the hip and knee. So many years of carrying extra pounds of causes the cartilage and cushion joint to break down faster. Third one is injury and the overuse. Repetitive movement or injury to the joint such as fracture, surgery or ligament tear can lead to osteoarthritis. There are wear and tear phenomena occur in injury and the overuse. So next, it causes mostly you can see after the age of 45 years osteoarthritis may develop because of the degenerative condition of the joint. Mostly females are affected more commonly because of overweight. Certain hereditary conditions such as defective cartilage of the joint injuries caused by sports, work-related activities or accidents. So next cause is obesity, overweight, because create excessive pressure on the lower limb in knee or hip joint. So a disease that affect the structure and function of the cartilage such as rheumatoid arthritis, chromatosis or metabolic disease or Peg's disease. So clinical features of OA, how you will find the osteoarthritis in clinically. So there are variety of symptoms or sign present. The symptoms mainly are pain worse with use. When you do movement, it will increase pain or discomfort. Pain as the day progress, minimum morning stiffness. Mainly, they are one of the main reason symptoms of osteoarthritis. Morning stiffness, which is less than 30 minutes. So when severe can raise the nocturnal pain. Sign pain with movement, moni enlargement, restricted movement, crepitation, joint instability or joint deformity. So diagnosis will be based on the clinical criteria. There are a variety of clinical tests present to differential diagnosis between the normal osteoarthritis or the inflammatory arthritis. So first of all, we have to take the history of the patient, including present, past, or surgical history. Secondly, physical examination. We will do physical examination including crepitus or range of motion or end feels. Third one is laboratory and radiological investigation. So diagnosis is normally done through the X-ray. In case of osteoarthritis, we can easily find osteoarthritic changes in the X-ray. You can see this kind of osteoarthritic changes present. This one is a medial condyle of the knee joint. This you can see the picture. This joint space is decreased, or there are variety of bony spur or osteophyte formation in the joint, in patella or the femur or tibia. So normally done through the X-ray. Loss of cartilage, subchondral sclerosis, subchondral cyst from the synovial fluid, entering small micro fractures under pressure, narrowing of the joint space between the articular bones and the bone spur formation, which is known as osteophyte formation. So you can see picture of normal osteoarthritic joint or arthritic joint. You can see the joint space between the femur and tibia. It is normal joint space, or this one is the decreased joint space with the osteophyte formation of the knee joint. So osteoarthritic patient may develop deformity like bow leg. So stages of osteoarthritis, we can clinically identify which kind of stage present in the osteoarthritic patient. So first this is divided into four kind of stages. First is 0, no radiological finding of osteoarthritis. First is doubtful narrowing of the joint space and possible osteophytic clipping. Third one is definite osteophyte and possible narrowing of the joint space. Third one is moderate multiple osteophyte, definite narrowing of the joint space, small pseudocyte area with sclerotic wall and possible deformity of the bone counter. Fourth one is large osteophytic marked narrowing of the joint space, severe sclerosis and definitely deformity of the bone counter. So when you can see from 0 to 4th grade, it will severity will increase of osteoarthritic condition. So now come to the management of the osteoarthritis. There are a variety of management we can do it clinical practice. First we have to educate the patient. Their relatives and their carers should understand the condition and know what they themselves can do to the help. Second is relieve symptoms. How we will relieve the symptoms? First of all, pain and stiffness is a major causes condition present in the osteoarthritis. So symptoms of the condition should be controlled as well as possible with minimum risk to the patient. Minimize handicap. So any consequences on function and any disabilities or handicap should be minimized through the appropriate rehabilitative techniques. Last one is limited progression. We have to limit this condition to the further progress, because this is a progressive condition. Will increase according to the age progress. So problem in realization of the management objectives. So goals of the OA management according to OARSI, Osteoarthritic Research Society International. We can see the overall management of the osteoarthritis of knee joint and hip joint. So integrated approach to treating the patient with osteoarthritis. We can divide in treatment into non-pharmacological treatment, pharmacological treatment, surgical treatment. So non-pharmacological treatment including patient education, phone contact, refer to physical therapist, aerobic training and water-based exercises, which is known as hydrotherapy. Weight reduction approach, Walking aids, knee braces, proper footwear, insole, thermal modality, TENS, IFTO. There are a variety of treatment electrical modalities present in the treatment of physiotherapy. Acupuncture. So AP is a paracetamol pharmacological treatment including NSAIDs or other medicines. Surgical treatment including total knee replacement, unicompartmental knee replacement, osteotomy or other joint preserving surgical procedures. So physical therapy treatment goal to protect the joint from the further damage, provide pain relief, prevent deformity, prevent disabilities, increase functional capacity, improve flexibility and strength, encourage regular exercise, improve general fitness. So treatment including the following: conservative treatment, medical or surgical. So conservative treatment, weight control, appropriate rest and exercises, TENS for pain relieving therapy is a maneuver. Mechanical support devices like knee brace, cane, walker, applying local heat before and cold pack after exercise can help relieve pain and inflammation, as can relaxation techniques. Shock absorbing heels and pads. So first of all, we have to apply cold packs as an acute maneuver to reduce the pain. So cold pack, because ice pack over the joint reduce the pain and inflammation, especially in acute case. So, second, thermal agents, paraffin wax. You can see paraffin wax, US, IR, heat pads and hot packs. Next is electrical stimulation, TENS or interferential. We apply the electrode over the affected area or painful site or over the joint to minimize the pain or to reduce the swelling. So external forces control reduction of the patient weight through the diet and exercise regime. So using assistive devices such as orthotic devices, ambulatory devices, cane, crutches or walkers may be needed to reduce the weight bearing load on the joint. So exercise recommendation for osteoarthritis: free active exercise and mobilization by restoring mobility and improving circulation can contribute to pain relief. Second is muscle. We have to work on the muscle because muscle will weak when the disease progress. So strengthening program, the general principle is to work the muscle at the high repetition rate and against the low resistance exercise. But first main aim to improve muscle strength is to improve endurance of the patient. The main muscle requirement strengthening rate generally quadricep, hip abductors and hip extensors muscle. So knee extensors muscle should be developed and multiple angle isometric exercises are used to prevent muscle atrophy and to avoid the excessive joint motion. The short arc terminal extension, which one is the best isometric or terminal extension exercise of the to increase strengthening of the knee joint. So SLR test, straight leg rising exercise for all hip knee muscles. So therapeutic strengthening exercise also include isotonic and isokinetic exercise. Isokinetic exercise will do with the help of the machine with the preset torque or resistance. Next is resistance exercises are important for the muscle of any joint in which there are osteoarthritic changes. So proprioceptive neuromuscular facilities, which is well known treatment approach, manual treatment approach technique we will do in clinical practice. In case of proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, we will do slow reversal, repeated contraction and stabilization techniques. Mobility of the joint, mobilization is either accessory or physiological movement is helpful at the earlier stage of the condition. So stretching exercise, stretching program of the capsule of the joint and applying rhythmical movement facilitates sinuous sweep across the cartilage and may help to diminish degeneration by the improving nutrition. So compression and reduction to kind of joint manual therapy we will do at the clinical practice to activate the sensory receptor of the joint. So mobilization may be applied pain relief and increase function. Grade 1 and grade 2 mobilization relieve pain and grade 3 reduce resistance, fibrosis, thickening and tightening. So instruction and advice to patient. Instruction for the patient in joint use, the maintenance of the range of motion. We will do advice to the patient for normal walking with the walking aids. The walking is good for lubrication and nutrition of the joint. Walk as little every day within the limit of the pain. Use walking aids to relieve pain and stress and to help to balance. Walking aid, we can add a cane, a crutch, walker for to reduce the pain or to improve balance. Try to keep weight under control. Avoid sitting with the knee crossed to prevent deformity. Do not sit or lie with this pillow under the knee. Avoid putting sudden strain on the joint. Example like lifting heavy loads.